Hello, welcome to Pack Club Weekly. We're going to be talking about Magic the Gathering topics. We're going to be opening up some packs for those who are in Pack Club and for those who are hanging out in the stream and want to open packs. So, if you're in Pack Club and you want to see your pack opened like right now or early, just let me know in the chat and we'll get it open. If you want to see it open throughout the content, feel free to hit me up and we'll do that then. If you want to buy a pack, the link is in the chat. Okay, so first we're gonna do some stuff here. One thing is Nathan wanted a box topper. So Nathan is gonna open a box topper today. I really want to see this be like a Scalding Tarn or something really good. So let's hope for that. Derek's got we got a mix of packs today. Derek's got a Zendikar Rising. So we're going to open a Zendikar Rising for Derek. And then we also have, we'll just pull one of these randomly out. We also have a nice Commander Legends collector pack. So this is cool. And when Kaldheim comes out, which is we're all getting hyped about, when Kaldheim comes out, we're going to have Kaldheim packs. So that's going to be cool. Some collector packs from the Kaldheim set. That'll be nice. So I always like to start these videos off with some recommendations like, hey, maybe you should buy these cards. Okay. So I got a couple for you today. We're going to talk about them. And then we're going to start talking about the topics of, this week's news. Okay. So we have the topics that I want to cover today are the set boosters, just like Brother had the question about set booster and theme boosters, additional cards. I want to talk about Mastodon getting a spoiler. And then some of the controversy that spiked, produced. So there was a controversy there with Mastodon and content creators. Then we're going to look at these spoilers. And I think I'm going to close with some interesting stuff about the post office. Everybody who's ordering cards and that kind of stuff, we should talk about that. So this is what we're going to do. What's up, Derek? Welcome. We got your name on a pack right here. Whoop, whoop. All right. And like I said before, if you're in the chat and you want your pack open now, just interrupt me. I'm going to start talking about some things, and at the next available opportunity, I will open your pack so you don't have to stick around for the whole show. All right, so here's my first recommendation for a card you should pick up if you want to own it. It's Mastodon Cacophony, and I went full on with the full extended art, and I would say foil. Now, there's a bit of drama about the foils because foils in general are like, they bow. Like, foils are looking like this these days. Like, yuck, look at that. Ugh. But if you get a nice straight foil, like foils are still holding out. Like, there's different layers of I don't know what you call it, rarity, right? And the foil extended art of a card is the most rare you can get. And so people looking to max out on rarity are going to be looking for these cards. And the foil extended art is not much more than the regular one. So if you don't trust foils, the regular one is a good buy too at $1.67 for this card. And the reason I like this card, it's seen play in Modern as a 4 of, which is cool. When you have this card, that I like to look at cards that are seen play in like formats other than Commander and also have Commander playability. So like when you look at something that has some crossover, I guess is what you would call it. I like crossover cards and I like extended arts now. So like I almost will never recommend a non-extended art card these days if there's an extended art version, I always want to recommend the extended art version because it's quickly becoming true that rares are just not worth anything anymore unless it's extended art. So I like this. It's in Modern, and it's also great in EDH because it says each opponent mills 8 cards. And if you kick it, each opponent mills half their library. Yeah, that's right, Roundtable. I enjoy this card more if I could afford Bruvac. Yeah, Bruvac is a good commander with this card, right? So that's the first one. Second one is Scavenging Ooze. I really like the Secret Lair drop series. Scavenging Ooze itself, without being like a promo version, was already $7 to $10 when the Pioneer spike hit. Okay, so to see like a very premium version at $9, what I expect is when tournaments come back, because this is a big player in formats like Pioneer, like Modern, even Legacy, also Commander, another one of those crossover cards. When tournaments come back, I expect cards like this to see a lot of stress on the price. So I like this Scavenging Ooze at the price it is now. I could see it being like $15 or $20 card in the future. I like it a lot. Again, Secret Lair, limited printing, extended art, really great. Wasn't Ooze 50 at one point? Yeah, Ooze was 50, but that was when it was only printed in this Commander, like the first Commander deck or wherever it was printed. And eventually it obviously came down. It was 20 for a long time too. But I'm saying like just as recently as Pioneer, the card was $7 or $8. So, and trending toward 10. And then it got reprinted in Core 21 or whatever. So the other thing I want to recommend is this other... This one is really cheap. Like, this one is like, look at 83 cents, 95 cents. Like, this is like, if you want like the second best Scavenging Ooze, this is it right here. And the extended art is like, and if you look at the foil extended art, right, it's like $2, $3. Like right here, like I would just hit 3 and put add to cart, because like, that's a great deal. I don't know. So these are my recommendations for this week. I always like to start out with a little bit of value here. Here's some recommendations, Let me know what you think of those picks. Ah, man, coffee is so good. All right. Let's talk about, all right, since there was no request to open packs right now, we're going to jump in. We'll talk about this set and theme booster editions. So basically, to make a long story short, let me read this part here. New with Kaldheim is something we're trying with set boosters. Like theme boosters, there's a section of set boosters. There's a section of the set booster experience, that follows a theme. This is a set of 6 common and uncommon cards centered around one or more themes in the set. Commons connect with commons and uncommons with uncommons. Like the unique theme booster cards, we're including some of these unique cards for set boosters to help bolster those themes and provide connectivity among the uncommons. The unique cards are all uncommon. The unique rares listed will be found in the head turner slot for the set boosters. So basically what they're saying is that set boosters are going to have special cards that are not going to be in draft boosters. Okay, so these will probably only be in set boosters and probably their extended art versions in collector boosters. So when you have these rares like this, you can only get them in set boosters. And what that means is that this is going to be they're going to be printed less, right? Because there'll be less supply on the market because you can't get them in draft boosters. It also means like a little bit of boost for the set boosters prices. Will they be standard legal? Yes, of course. Yes, I would imagine they're, I don't see why not, right? Let's see. All the following cards will be legal in any format which Kaldheim is legal. Right here. Yes, standard legal. So these are standard legal cards you can only get in set boosters, which means prices of these cards will be a little bit higher than prices of cards you could get in normal boosters. And, especially stuff like this. Look at this elf card, right? People are going to want this for their commander deck, right? Let's take a look at them. What do they do? Valkyrie Harbinger. This is like an Angel Harbinger. At the beginning of each end step, if you gain 4 more life this turn, create an angel. Okay. I thought I was going to search for an angel. I don't want to go through all these cards on chat here because I don't want to waste all your time. But look at this one. This is a cool one. One that makes angels cost 2 less. Like, that's huge. That's huge. Right? A lot of these cards seem to, like, hit some sweet spots. Angel Tribal's a big deal among casuals. It's probably going to be a viable thing in Commander and maybe even in Constructed. You also have this uncommon. When Revenge of the Valkyries enters the battlefield, create a 4/4 angel token with flying and vigilance. Whenever an angel you control dies, each other player sacrifices a... Oh, wow. That's like a... it's like a grave pack for angel decks. That's sick. Yeah, so that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem with supply. right? Very interesting, very interesting. It's also going to make draft boosters even less valuable because they're already like suffering from other values. You know what I mean? So what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Let me hear you. I'm going to catch up with chat while I drink some coffee. Kalia comes to mind. Yeah. Yep. Lisa will be a good white black angel commander. That's a good point. Because you want white black so you can have that enchantment, right? Not a fan of standard legal cards that aren't in regular boosters. Yeah, a lot of people are not a fan of that. It's like what happened with the Walking Dead Secret Lair, right? It's like mechanically unique cards in this specific product, right? So yeah, it's gonna be like these will be more expensive because there's just gonna be less supply, and it's it's gonna be a bummer. And some of these are gonna be very sought after. Like I can see like this elf being something that people want. I could see this being something that people want. This Asperith. I could definitely the Angel Grave Pact. If I read a bunch of these, maybe some of the other ones there could definitely. I'm doing my Lesa as Angels so that my wife has another deck to play. That's a good idea. Hey, welcome, Socks. Sorry you missed the beginning of the conversation. Okay, so we have some other stuff going on here. Let's look at this. Mastodon Metal Group, Metal Rockers, they got a preview card from Wizards of the Coast. I'm really curious to hear what you think about this. This is insane. So they got a preview card and they spoiled it in this video. I kind of fast forwarded it to the part where they talk about the preview card. I'm going to play it here for a moment. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let me see if I can put it through here. Oh, I don't think you can hear it. I'm sorry. I don't think you can hear it, and I'm kind of bummed about that. I was let me see if I can fix that. Yeah, let's see if we can fix that. Here we go.
And epic storytelling. So they had to ask Mastodon to do that because that's our world. We live there. So yeah, and also I'm part Viking, as you can see by my chest and my sword and a little bit of rosacea that I have.
A little bit of rosacea. I love that part.
Also, from the Vikings.
The modal DFCs are coming back in Kaldheim. Can't wait.
Check out Bark Channel Pathway and the Backside Tide Channel Pathway. We get to show you Blight Step Pathway and the Backside Seer Step Pathway.
Do you think he really can't wait?
Are
Do you think he plays Magic?
And powerful because of their flexibility. They allow players to play multiple colors without drawback. And we also get to show you the cool borderless alternate art versions of each of the Pathway lands too. Hey, be sure to tune in to Magic on January 7th for much more Kaldheim.
Yeah, man, rock and roll. What do you think?
Well,
what do you think? That's crazy, right? It's crazy. They got a metal group to spoil some cards. Let's catch up with chat. We've always had Planeswalker decks and Brawl decks with standard cards. Other than Corvold, none of it ever mattered. Okay, that's a good point. Corvold was only $5. Well, I guess it is only $5. I don't know what it was at the height. It's a good point. More and more set boosters will be open. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's not nearly as bad as The Walking Dead. Okay, all right. I've been asking my metal friends about the Spotify playlist that Magic published. Yeah, is it a good? I'm not big into metal. I don't mind metal, but I don't listen to it. You know what I mean? I listen to more worship music than metal, so I'm not the expert. I don't even know if Mastodon is a good band to get things. Shocked you're not following Magic. Oh, this is first of all, I don't think I do follow them, but anyways, I'm not logged into my account on this thing here. So what happened was there was a little bit of blowback because Wizards of the Coast obviously paid Mastodon, right? Mastodon is not going to do a spoiler of the new Kaldheim cards without getting money, right? So like people are mad because Mastodon got paid, but like content creators are not getting paid to share. And this is one of the tweets that's been going around and people have been commenting on from Spice 8 Rack. Wizards of the Coast should pay the creators they ask to advertise their product during preview season. The idea that being given a card/cards to preview is a privilege and payment in of itself is exploitative and backwards. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Maybe we should open Derek's pack. Derek, you want to open your pack while we talk this through? While we get into the spicy drama? Let's see if Derek wants to open his pack. I agree with that statement that spoilers should be paid ads. I think it's an awful argument. Boo on that argument. All right, let's open up Derek's pack. We gotta go to full screen for this. Let's go to the full screen situation here. Boom. Oh, I had it upside down. All right. I'm gonna open this pack and then we'll talk about, because let's get some pack opening going. Then we'll talk about the drama, right? I have thoughts. All right. I like this card. It's not as good as what is it? Seagate Oracle or whatever? Not Seagate Oracle. Is that what it is? Anyways. Ooh, we got an alternate art. They look so cool. Oh, this is great for Commander. One of the top cards in the set. Another good for Commander card. Ooh, Thieving Skydiver. This is one of the best rares in the set, in my opinion. Really great. Stealing people's soul ring and whatnot. Not bad. Not bad. Got a couple Commander cards there. That's pretty sweet, Derek. You definitely could have got a worse pack. Yeah, I think the thing about it is, right, like let's go back to the working. We got to go back to work mode here. I think the thing about it is, first of all, you should do what you want as a creator, right? Some people are like kind of saying, oh, if you're not getting paid, blah blah blah. Here's the thing. I have made Magic content for over a decade. Okay, I've made Magic content for over 10 years on and off. Now, at one point I was much more popular than I am now. Even in that time, I did not get a spoiler card because like at that time I was writing a lot about Magic Finance, and Magic Finance was kind of like anathema of the Magic community, of the ecosystem. We were not really, I don't think, regarded as real content creators. And I have been throughout my time like interested in a spoiler card, jealous at people who's gotten spoiler cards, sad that I'm not in the club. And I went through a range of emotions. And at the end of the day, you have to figure out what you're doing with your content. Like, are you, it feels like sometimes you can't say certain things. I don't know if this is true or not, because I don't have a spoiler card. I never had one. But it feels like you can't say things about Wizards of the Coast if you get a spoiler card. Like, it's kind of like, like you kind of want to keep them happy, right? Because you want to get the card. So like if you want the card for your content and you're going to use it to like draw views, F&M Hero. I did write an article series called F&M Hero, which was not finance and it was very popular, but still did not get a spoiler card. I think you have to create content for your own reasons, not for a spoiler card. You have to come to the realization that if it happens, it happens. If not, not. And I think I'm over it now. I'm over it. I think that if the spoiler card's going to do anything for your content, you should take advantage of it, right? Because even though they're not paying you, they're giving you like credit or like or clout, right? And if your brand needs clout, great. But like I don't think the clout that they offer is enough, in my opinion. Like I don't think they're giving enough clout, because when you get the card, as soon as you spoil it, it goes on to like, Scryfall or Reddit or whatever, and it's rare that you ever get like traffic for it. So like, I think it would always be better if you're going to get paid in exposure, like say you're an artist and someone says, hey, I need you to do some artwork for me, but I don't have any money, but I can pay you with like exposure. I don't think they ever use that word anymore. I think they say things like, I can, do things to help out your brand or whatever. I think that getting paid in exposure, you shouldn't say don't get paid in exposure. I think it's fine to get paid in exposure as long as you define what the exposure is, right? Just giving me a preview card is not enough exposure. Like, how many people are you going to direct to my website? How many conversions should I expect from this? How many impressions? Like, let's define what the exposure is going to be. And if you don't meet those goals, then what happens? Do you pay me then? That's the kind of exposure I'm interested in. I'm interested in people who are going to, make conversions. That's why things like Card Kingdom uses things like, hey, use my code, right? Or TCG Player, use my code. Because what happens is when someone uses that code, that's a conversion. That's somebody's audience goes to TCG Player or Card Kingdom. They buy something. So that content creator has brought value to that brand. And now that brand is going to pay them based on the conversion rates, right? So I think the same thing could be said if you're an artist and you're working for something or a content creator. You can say like, hey, this is what I want. Now, in the Magic spoiler business, it's not going to work because Wizards is going to say, well, we're not going to give you that. Do you want the card or not? And then there's like a bajillion other people who are just frothing at the mouth to get the card. So Wizards doesn't have to play ball. They don't have to play ball with you, But like if all the big content creators got in like a union and were like, look, this is what it costs for us to spoil a card. And if you don't pay this, then none of us spoil your cards. Then I think that changes the dynamic. Let's see what the chat has to say. I think Magic content creation has a long way to go to expect monetization. Are you saying that like Magic content creation is not at the level where they should expect to be compensated? You think that they're still just kind of like hobbyist or whatever? The Dirtler says, I agree with the statement that spoilers should be paid ads. Okay. There are thousands of content creators who would love the free advertisement of a preview card. Nothing better than stealing a Mox Lotus. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm like, nothing better than stealing. What? I don't think I can condone that in my chat. How effective are Magic pros at generating meaningful revenue for Wizards of the Coast? I don't know. I think less effective than like the Command Zone. I think like Commander content creators generate much more income than pros, in my opinion. But I don't know. That's just my opinion, Nice Skydiver and a few Commander cards. I'll take it. All right, Derek. I'm glad you're a happy man. It doesn't really help the band to spoil a card. It broadens the MTG audience. Content creators, you are broadening your audience. You aren't broadening your audience. I see what you're saying. So you're saying that like content creators get something out of it where the band doesn't get something out of it. So they need to get paid so that they can have something. A content creator has the right to say no thank you. Yeah, I think the whole statement is about like content creators in a position where they feel like they can't say no thank you because they feel like what Spice 8 Rack is saying is like the onus is on the company not to be exploitative. I guess that's how you say it. But you're supposed to like tell the company don't exploit people instead of tell people, hey, don't be exploited. I guess it could go both ways. You could tell content creators don't exploit yourself, but also you should hold the company responsible for using exploitative tactics. Spoilers should fight back against Scryfall using creative approaches to spoil. Yeah, I don't know about that. Here's where we're going next. So, I mean, I don't have a lot to say about using Scryfall as because it's a convenient thing, right? All of the spoilers are in one spot or all the previews are in one spot. So like, I don't want to go to all of these different content creators. I don't even know who these people are, you know, Rhapsody of Fire, Smolder of Doom. Like, I think those are metal bands, you know. I don't even follow Wizards, as you already know. So, you know, that's because they didn't give me a spoiler card. So I just unfollowed them. Take that, Wizards. All right. Let's see. I don't know if it's also like, by the way, somebody tried that. Somebody tried to fight back by watermarking the card. So they watermarked the card like with a big like logo saying this was spoiled by such and such. And that really, the community backlashed that. The community was like how lame, like why would you do that? And like I think they had to take it off. Wizards was like, no, you got to take it off. I think that's what happened, but there was some backlash in the community, and I think they had to take it off eventually. So it's kind of like you got to play along, right? It's too much, in my opinion. You give up too much to have to do it. Like to do, you know what I mean? You give up too much to have the access to it. You don't get as much out of it, in my opinion. I don't know if it's all of them, but Wizards sends free product to a lot of people that spoil their cards. Isn't that payment? Wizards, there's 2 lists, right? I don't know if there's 2, but there's many lists. One of the lists is people who spoil cards. One of them is people who open product. And I think the same person can be on both lists, but they're different lists. Like I used to get product to open, but I never got a spoiler card. So the marketing company would send me like new decks and stuff to open and show, you know, but I didn't like get spoiler cards. So it's a different list, or it used to be at least. And I would not consider that payment. No, because it's just further advertising. It's like, hey, here's some payment, advertise us more, you know, like, isn't that the problem? Right. Now I'm just picturing a Magic player union. Can you imagine the discussions that would happen? Well, actually, yeah, that would be a mess. Compensation from Wizards is no self-made compensation is yes. I don't understand that. Compensation from Wizards of the Coast is a no. Self-made compensation is a yes. Yeah, I mean, you always have to take your opportunities and make the most out of them, right? That's the idea. Stealing a Mox yeah, that was right. I know the prof declined a preview card and told them to give it to someone else, which is awesome. I'm excited that John Roberts gets a preview card. Yeah, John Roberts seems like he's on the rise, right? And a lot of that is not because of Wizards. A lot of that is because of what Professor is doing to promote John Roberts. Not to take away from the hard work that John Roberts does, but he was doing that hard work without anybody getting to see it. And the fact that bigger content creators highlight him is the thing that makes a difference, right? Like the Professor is helping there, and I think that's great. Magic judges filed a lawsuit many years ago when the compensation for running tournaments was just foils. Right, and see what happened to the judges? Then Wizards said, well, guess what? We don't manage the judges now. See you later. And they had to make their own company. Like a company had to take over managing the judges. Wizards is not going to touch that. They're just going to be like, yep, peace out. Yeah. Who is John Roberts? Oh, shout out to John Roberts. Let's see if I can find him. John Roberts is a content creator. Let's see. Hopefully we're talking about the same person. Here we go. Let's give a shout out to his Twitch. Right here. Boom. There's a shout out to John Roberts' Twitch and his Twitter account. So give him a follow, you know, check out the stuff. He's a deck builder, pretty smart guy from what I gather. I don't play in like competitive formats, so I don't consume a lot of his content, but I definitely see him rising as a content creator, right? I know this. That's who came up when I did the Google search. It was like John Roberts, Supreme Court, and I'm like, nope, wrong John Roberts. I'm like the guy who's good at building decks, not the Supreme Court justice. All right, let's do another pack. Chris, are you here? Or Nathan, are you here? Let's do a pack. We'll leave the drama behind. Is anybody here? Whose pack should I open next? What's up, brother? What's up, young wolf? Yeah, let's rip it open. All right. Chris's pack is next. It is a, whoops. It's new. It's lightly played now. It's lightly played. Let's move it over here. All right. Chris is opening a Commander Legends collector booster. So this is going to be spicy. All right, come on. Send the energy. Just so I don't have packs. When you said like mine, I'm like, did he open a pack? Like, I don't have that one marked. I'm in trouble. All right, so we start off with a foil Monarch token. All right, Impulsive Pilfer. Oh, it looks like we have a nice extended art there. I don't want to spoil it, but this is a good, like, I love these common uncommons because they always, like, in strategic planning, Ingenuity Engine, these are great cards. So you don't, like, straight lose because of cards like that. I love it. Some uncommon commanders. All right, so we got our first rare. It's Sakashima's Will. All right. We got an extended art Boros Charm. An extended art Kamal's Will, so 2 extended arts. Ooh, Ragrath, son of Rohan. I think I'm gonna ding for that. That's a good one. This is a very sought after etched foil. So nice hit. Let's see what the reprint one is. Nekusar, awesome. And Yurlok, that was a nice batch of etched foils. So we got the Ragrath, Nekusar, and Yurlok, all playable commanders. There's my boy. And some extended art, Kamal Will and Boros Charm, and then a foil Sakashima's Will. Nicely done. Nice pack. Solid pack, right? Yeah. All right, let's tuck that one away. If you're watching and you said, hey, I would like one of those packs, open one of those packs for me, Medina, you can do that. You can do that by buying a pack at this link here. I'm going to put the link out there. You can open a pack, or you can sign up for the club, which I will open a pack for you every week or every month, whatever you pick. And this is the weekly, situation. Are the Nekusar staples still pricey? The Nekusar staples are like staples. So, I mean, they are pricey, right? I mean, like Windfall, what's the other one? Wheel of Fortune, Jace's, like, I guess Jace's Archivist is cheap, right? It's like $3 or something like that. Right on. Your order got there. That's great. The post office has been terrible, so I'm glad the order got there. All right. Nathan, do you want to open this thing? You think you need to buy a pack? Oh, Young Wolf's gonna buy a pack. Oh man, I really hope you hit it. All right, let me know, Nathan, if you want to rip this. So Nathan's in the club. Yes, okay. All right, Nathan is in the club. Okay, so club members can choose, instead of opening a premium pack for the epic tier, instead of opening one of these or one of these, I guess. Nobody loves the Zendikar Rising, but if these collector packs, Nathan decided to go for the one shot and try to get a fetch land. So what we're hoping for out of this pack, this is a Zendikar Rising, whatever. As you can see, it's still sealed and stuff, obviously. And what we're hoping for here is like a Scalding Tarn or something. All right, so that's what he's gonna open. I'm gonna try to keep the suspense as much as I can. Okay, so here it is. We got his face down. Let's keep the suspense up right there. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Here we go. Razor Verge Thicket. We missed. We did not get the Scalding Tarn. But you know what? I think we're going to do a juice box. We're going to do a juice box because we hit a Razorverge Thicket instead of a Scalding Tarn. Yeah. And last week, Nathan's pack was poo-poo. So, let's be awesome. You know what? I don't like that. I don't like it when somebody's sad. How do I bypass shipping? Since I see you, Brandon, I'll refund you the shipping. Slightly off-centered, F. Let's get an F in chat for the... that was horrible. That was horrible. Let's be honest. Come on. That was terrible. I feel so bad. I'm going to give him a juice box. I'm going to give you a juice box, Nathan, just because that was so bad. So let's shuffle up the juice box and let's give Nathan a juice box, a sympathy juice box. Juice by Sarah. Now, if Nathan hits the doubling season in the juice box, I will never have sympathy for him again. Okay? I will never be sympathetic. All right. I think this is good enough. You cannot cheer your own channel. All right. I think Brandon's picking up a pack as well, so we might get a pack opening there. All right, let's hit the juice. This is for Nathan and his Razorverge Thicket. Come on. Oh, that's not bad. Come on, a full art foil Planeswalker. That's a good pity prize, right? What sleeves in the juice box? All right, Nathan, I'm going to send you this full art foil Planeswalker for your troubles. At least a little bit of a consolation prize. What sleeves? Oh, the sleeves. You didn't have them for Commander. See, we're hitting. The sleeves are the sleeves are clear. See that? And they're using black. They're using the Perfect Fit blacks, KMC blacks. So you put the KMC black on like that, and then you double sleeve like that. See? There you go. Cool, right? Yeah, all right. Cool. So we did a juice box, the pity juice box. That was a nice hit too. I was glad that we hit something nice out of that. And we got to open we got to go fetch hunting and open an expedition. You do the same thing with clear purple mats. Yeah, for sure. It's a really cool, you know who showed me that? Lucas Hartman, who comes up in chat in here. He showed me that and I got addicted to it. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's awesome. All right, let's talk about some spoilers. What? Lucas is spreading the word of the clear packs, man. The clear, let's talk about some spoilers. Is there anything you're excited about? I'll tell you right now, I like the Dwarf Commander. I like it. This one here. Magada, Brazen Outlaw. Other dwarfs you control get +1/+0. Whenever a dwarf you control becomes tapped, create a treasure token. What? Whenever a dwarf becomes tapped. Can you believe that? Create a treasure token. And then sacrifice 5 treasures, search your library for an artifact or dragon card, and put it onto the battlefield. This thing is so good. This is such a good commander. It's like really good. Because like think about it. You don't even have to make the treasures with dwarfs. You could just have treasures and then boom, get them out there. You know what I mean? That's crazy. So I like that. I'm really big fan of that. Also, right here at the top, Realm Walker. This is a changeling. You choose a creature type. Look at the top of your library. You may cast creature spells of a chosen type from the top of your library. That's insane, right? What's the target? Well, let's think about it. An artifact or a dragon. All right. I'm tagging Brandon's pack here. Brandon picked up one of these nice little Commander Legends packs. So we're tagging that for in a minute. What's the target? Okay, so like first, let's think about it. For artifact, like what about Mindslaver, right? What about Mindslaver? That's a good target, right? Or like, let's think about another one. There is one, Possessed Portal, I think it's called. Let's see what Possessed Portal. There's like an 8-mana artifact that's nuts. Let me see. Yeah. I think we're gonna pull it up here. We're gonna pull that up. I don't even know what it does, but I'm bringing it over into the screen. I'm bringing it over. What's that noise? I had to mute that because I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, that's coming from John. That's coming from John's Twitch channel. I was like, what is that? What is that? All right. If a player would draw a card, that player skips a draw instead. At the beginning of each end step, each player sacrifices a permanent unless they discard a card. That's cool. That's cool, right? No, nobody subbed. That was just that was John Roberts' Twitch channel. It just started bumping when I was freaking doing searches and stuff. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get a, what do you call that? A copyright strike for this. What about dragons? Like, isn't there a big dragon you can get? There's got to be, there's got to be targets, right? Like, I don't know. You bought a regular Commander Legends pack? All right, cool. We'll get some packs open here. Nice. Let's see what else we got here. Tell me good cards so I can... Oh, we almost forgot the birthing pod. There's a new birthing pod with this Pyre of Heroes. It's basically birthing pod for tribal, right? You just... you can birthing pod for a creature of the same type, which is sweet. Bogarden Hellkite, yeah, deal 5 damage. Why not? But there's there's other artifacts. I feel like there's like big artifacts that just mess everything up, right? Like can't you do you have anything like, oh man, you can't really have like Teferi, what's that thing? Friggin' knowledge pool lock, right? You can get a knowledge pool with it, but like you can't lock them in red, right? You can't lock them with a Teferi because obviously Teferi's not red. Also a sweet card draw card. Let me get this other pack here for Nathan. I want to hear what you're excited about. Gradig, the Crown Scourged? Oh yeah, I know this one. This is I know what you're talking about. This is let's get another Scryfall search here. Let's get another Scryfall. Oh man, you gotta put all your punctuation in there. Oh dude, we're failing. We're failing here. Rip. Oh, forget it. Who cares? It's the dragon, the 3-mana dragon, right? 3-mana 5/5 that if you have like 4. I'm excited for the coming elf planeswalker. How do we know about the elf planeswalker? Oh, it's that one that came out. The I know what you're talking about. The one they previewed the picture for. Happy for sagas? Yeah. Hype for sagas? Me too. I like sagas. I ain't no English teacher. Oh man, I don't know either, man. It feels weird though to sacrifice. Doesn't it feel weird to sacrifice like 5 treasures for a 3-mana dragon? Right? You want something that like what's the dragon that you win the game if you have 20 artifacts? What's that dragon? Let me see. You win the game 20 artifacts. Like, that dragon seems cool, right? Yeah, Hellkite Tyrant. That's the one. Let's put that one in here. Did someone already say that? Hellkite, this one right here. So like you're making a bunch of tokens, right? Treasures. And then like, boom, you get a Hellkite. And is that at any speed? Like, can you do this at instant speed? Sacrifice 5 treasures, search your library for an artifact or a dragon card, put that on the battlefield, and then show. There it is. We broke it. We broke it. Look at, you just win the game with this. You find a way to tap all your dwarfs, like, or tap them a bunch of times. I said it. The Dirtler. I think the Dirtler said it, and I'm over here like, I'm dumb. Let's see. You said Bogarden Hellkite, the Dirtler. You did not say Hellkite Tyrant. Get out of here. Scourge of the Throne. Let's see what this is. I think this one like gets other attack steps, right? Yeah, there you go. Each turn. There you go. These are great targets. Before that, you said it. Why did you pick the best one? Well, I guess you would pick the best one first, right? I'll verify that later. Hellkite Tyrant. That's what you did say it. Okay, I'll give you props. I'll give you the props. Scroll up. Scroll up. I'm claiming that. All right, let's open some packs. We'll talk about more spoilers if you want, but let's get these people what they came for. Let's get those packs open. All right. The survey says the Dirtler did indeed say that. You get props. See? It took me like an extra 5 minutes to come up with that. All right. Here we go. Let's do this pack first. We're going to do Nathan's pack first. Come on. You know what we need? What do we need? We need Retribution. We need Nathan's pack to be loaded. We need this pack to be loaded because we missed. We missed last time. So, come on. Commander Legends, be kind. Be kind to Nathan. Come on. Fairhaven Elf. Nice. Command Tower. Nice. I think this pack was already better. Nice. Boom. Rings of Brightheart. There we go. We finally got Nathan a win. Nice. All right. Oh, it's not over. And a borderless Jessica. Wow. Man, you killed it in this pack. You killed it in this pack. Wow. Look at that. I was already happy. When I see a Fairhaven Elf, Command Tower. These are cards you can use, And then we heated it up. That was a fantastic pack. We did it. We broke the curse, Nathan. You got there. Sweet pack, buddy. All right. This is Brandon's pack. Brandon, are you here? Are you ready to witness? Your pack? All right. Should we wait? Let's do it. All right, Brandon's here. Brandon's ready. Come on, Foil Lotus. You know what's going to happen if I open up a Foil Lotus? Brandon's going to be like, all right, how much you give me for that? That's what's going to happen. All right. The Juice. I think I see a foil borderless card back there. All right. I like this card. Natural Reclamation. Cascade. Disenchant. What's more to want? Angelic Armaments. That's going to go up because of all the angels. I'm just joking. It's not. All right. We got a decent rare. Kadama. We're on the rares. Foil Nevinyrral's Disc. Not bad. These are decent. Something good. Come on. Oh, Extended Art Factor Fiction. Extended Art Laboratory Dredge. All right, now we're on the etch foils. The last chance to get something spicy. Let's hope for a Thrasios or something. A Prosh. Not bad. And a Kadama. Dude, you got double Kadamas. It's too bad they can't be partners with each other. Foil Kadamas, double. Oh, man. We were just talking about Fact or Fiction. I split this. Green for life. Dude, you know what? The only thing missing from this pack is a Young Wolf. We just needed an extended art Young Wolf, and this would have been the perfect pack. We were just talking about Fact or Fiction. So whenever I get this Fact or Fiction in Commander, I split it 5-0. But here's the thing. People get mad about that, I guess. Okay, I don't know. They don't say it to my face. But the bottleneck in Commander is not cards. It's mana, okay? So like if somebody has 5 cards or they have 2 cards, it doesn't really matter. What matters is how many cards can they cast. That's what matters. And like they're going to get the best card. They're going to get the card they want anyways. So like why not? Why not just let them have all 5 and make a friend, right? Because you're just like, yeah, go ahead. You can have all 5. And they're like, oh, this guy's my friend. But you know, they can't utilize all those cards. They can't. And what, sometimes they get a couple lands with it or whatever. Who cares? Nice pack, Brandon. Nice pack. Prosh, Kadama. Fact or Fiction. This is like basically draw 5 against me. Okay. So there's that. Sweet. I'm going to put this one aside. Boom. All right, let's go back to the spoilers. And then I think after a little bit more spoiler talk, we'll wrap it up. We will wrap it up. Oh no, Jake's in the chat. You just explained why Commander is garbage. Hi, Jake. Welcome to the chat, buddy. Let's catch up with chat, by the way. How's everyone doing? Let's see. John, 5-0 Fact or Fiction. Always. Look at Young Wolf agrees. Always 5-0 Fact or Fiction. I'm blowing your minds here with like some real key technology for Commander. Do you spell table? So I think I'm going to start trying to spell table. I want to get a game in with my buddy Vince, and he does spell table. And so I'm going to build like a really low power Commander deck, and I'm going to jam some spell table. If you want to get in on that, if you want to get in on some spell table action, join the Discord. I just put a link out there for you. Jump in there. Let's talk in Discord. Let's get a spell table game going. I'm looking forward to doing it. I've been building. Let's see, which one is it? This one. I think this is the deck. So I got some bulk, and I've been going through the bulk, and I've been building a deck. Okay. And here's what my deck looks like so far. This is just out of bulk. Oh no, this is the elf deck. So I have a couple decks. The elf deck looks like it's going to be bad. Okay, this is the deck. I think the elf deck's going to be bad. Okay. So I'm just building this deck right here. I'm building this like low power deck, and I'm building it out of bulk. So I just took a bunch of Commander Legends bulk, and I just been like trying to put together a deck. You know what I mean? Like this thing cascades. I don't know. Try it out. We're going to be cascading into poop, but like, I don't know. Could be fun. So that's what I'm doing. I want a rematch against Corlash. Oh, all right. I'll have to make sure I put that back together. What is spell table? So spell table it's playing Magic with paper cards. Just like it would be like this, like right here, how I have this set up. It would be like me playing like this. All right, I'm going to play an Army Illustrator. Obviously, like I'd have to like do this kind of thing or something. But yeah, that's basically what it is. It's you're playing paper, but it's online so everyone can see life totals and stuff like that. Yeah, webcam paper Magic. Thank you for that. Thank you for that description. All right. So what else? What else are we excited for? Let's take a look if there's anything else cool here. I'll take a quick breeze, and then we'll talk about the post office, and we'll wrap it up. I've been having fun with you guys, but I don't want to take too much of your time. All right. So we can go back to spoilers if you think of something. Note to self, get a decent webcam. You don't even really need that decent webcam. People do it with their phones or whatever, that kind of stuff. Mobile phones. Yeah, exactly. The new Kaya is spoiled. Let's look at the new Kaya. Is it spoiled? Let's see if I can see it. Is it in here? Oh, it is. It is. Let's take a look. All right. It's 5 mana. It's 5 mana. All right. 5 loyalty, 5 mana. I don't like 5 mana. I already don't like it. I don't like it. Put a ghost form counter on up to one target non-token creature. It gains when this creature dies or is put in exile. Return it to its owner's hand and create a 1/1 spirit creature token with flying. Okay, so you rebuy a creature with it, right? You could put this on your commander, I assume, and then get it back to your hand. The first ability seems lame to me. I don't know. -3, exile a target permanent. Usually that's a 3 mana effect. So, paying 5 mana, exile something, it feels meh. But, it's cool that it has the ability. Let's see what the ultimate is. You get an emblem with, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a legendary spell from your hand, from your graveyard, or from among cards you own in exile without paying its mana cost. Well, that's cool, but I don't know. I don't see it happening. I don't see that happening. From your legendary spell from your hand, from your graveyard, or from among the cards. Okay, at least it has hand, graveyard, these other options, right? Cards in exile. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Convince me that this is good. Chat, am I dumb? Am I dumb? This doesn't seem very good. All right. Let's see what's going on here. You do it with your phone. All right. Cool. Some people use there was a video about how to use a bundle box or a fat pack box to set up your camera to do spell table. The art is cool. There's no doubt about that. I don't think the Planeswalker is very good though. All right, so let's talk about this real quick. Be aware. So the post office is super overwhelmed right now. I even put on my website, Alchemist Refuge, I even put a little thing here, USPS shipping delays, with some tools to help you find your order and this kind of stuff. Because there's so many shipping delays happening because of COVID and because of online ordering and the holidays. It's just all coming together as a perfect storm. Also, the person who messed up the post office, the postmaster or whatever. So it's just all coming down on the post office right now. So when you're ordering cards, when you're ordering booster boxes, stuff like that, I know Channel Fireball's doing a booster box sale or something like that. Just keep in mind that a lot of this stuff is not going to make it till after Christmas because the delays are real. You can confirm USPS is having super delays, right? And so that stuff is crazy. You got to keep that in mind. It's just something I wanted to put out there for everyone who's ordering or thinking about ordering. If you do order, the best thing is to get tracking, so that the post office can't just say, well, this thing never existed, because it's crazy out there. It's crazy. So I'll put that out there. Also last thing before we take off, they're updating the list. Okay, so in the set boosters, they're adding cards. Add a card, Valkyrie, Beanstalk Giant, Bone Crusher Giant. They're just adding different cards. Oh, Cavern of Souls is getting added. That's cool. Cavern of Souls is getting added to the list. Dark Depths is getting added. So it looks like a bunch of cool cards are being added. Let's just keep looking through here real quick. Hans already. Hans is already on the list. Icefang Coddle. That was one that people would be speculating on because of Kaldheim, but now, now we're seeing it here. Into the North, another Kaya. So anyways, Morophon, they're going to be adding this stuff to the list. You can read it all here on this link. I'm going to put it on the YouTube. For those who are watching YouTube, I'll put it in the description. And for those of you who want to see the links, you can see it on my website, content.alchemistrefuge.com. And then they're removing a bunch of stuff. So Blood Gas is getting removed, Brazen Bar or some other stuff. So that stuff is changing up. What is this? So what I was saying is that they're adding cards to the list that are getting added into the set boosters, and they're removing some cards. So you can see that link when I put this up on the website. The other thing is I changed my website. So like it used to be thebazaarmtg.com. Now it's just content.alchemistrefuge.shop. So I changed that because I want to start bringing everything under the Alchemist Refuge idea, and so I'll put that link in here. So if you're looking for my content, you can find it here. You could still find it at the Bazaar. It's just redirected, but just a small note. Anyways, thank you for everyone who's hanging out. I appreciate those who bought packs and gave us some entertainment to open those packs. We had a good time. I think there was no really bad beats, especially with the juice box supplement. So everything looks good there. And I hope you all have a good week. And I'll see you next week when we do this again. So thank you so much. All you guys have a good week, and I'll see you next time.